Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Sean Payton won in his return to New Orleans in a blowout, in blowout fashion, Ocho. The Broncos blew out the injury-depleted Saints 33-10 on Thursday Night Football. Bo Nix, hold on, let me get the box score. Bo Nix played really, really well tonight. He was 16 of 26, 164 yards, a clean game. Offensive line did a great job of protecting him, Ocho. No sacks, no turnovers. They ran the ball 35 times for 225 yards. Javonte Williams had 14 rushes, 88 yards, and 2 touchdowns as they completely take apart the New Orleans Saints. I mentioned they are injury depleted. Spencer Rattler was 23 of 35, 172. No touchdowns, no interception, but he was sacked. And he was sacked 6 times, but he was harassed all night long. Mm-hmm. Ocho, I'm trying to figure out how it got. So, you know what? The Saints have been bad. What happened was, listen, let me say this. We watched them take apart the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
And so we overestimated how good they were.
Right.
But when you look at what has transpired, they won their first 2 games and haven't really come close, with the exception of Atlanta winning a game since. Ocho, and I don't know, with the injuries starting to pile up, I don't know if and when it's going to get better.
Listen, I don't think it's going to get any better anytime soon. Listen, there's too many injuries. Your best 2 receivers are out. Derek Carr is out. The first 2 games of the season, you put up 45 points in both of those games. You're going 0-5 since then. It's not going to get any better anytime soon. I feel
Marcus Lattimore left this game, Ocho. Lattimore left this game with an injury also.
He missed week 2. He missed week 2 because of his hamstring injury. Now he's re-injured it. So some of the key quality players that you do need to even compete at the highest level, because I know they always say it's next man up, but they're the next man for a reason. They're the next man for a reason. The Saints have only
and you only got so many men.
You got that right. The Saints have only put up 15 points the past 5 games after scoring 45 in the first 2. And that's simply due to, obviously, you said it, and I think I'm not saying the Broncos won because of the Saints' injuries, but it played a big part. The Saints are not at full strength. Therefore, listen, the scoreline looked the way it did. Bo Nix was good. That goddamn Javonte Williams, well, he could tote that pill, boy.
He can.
He can tote that pill. I would like to see, if the Broncos are playing a better team, I would like to see them get the passing game going a little bit more. Cortland Sutton, they got to get him involved.
Yeah.
They got to get him involved. He's making too much money to be out there getting cardio in. He's making too much money to be out there getting cardio in. That's all it was tonight for
he didn't have a catch.
Yeah. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. I'm sure he's frustrated. I know they won the game, but one of the things they do, they'll use it against you. If you don't have the production and you make a lot of money like he's doing, they'll use that against you in the off season. But other than that, the Broncos look good. I mean, they got a tough game next, don't they? Right?
Who the Broncos play next, Ash? I'm not sure, Ocho.
I could have swore. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they got a tough one coming up.
They got the Panthers.
Oh, sure. Well, listen, that's another win. You know, I like Bo Nix too. I like Bo Nix. Bo Nix got moxie. I don't even know what moxie mean. I just heard Mel Kiper use it during the goddamn draft. He real feisty. Like, remember how Baker Mayfield was at Oklahoma?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why Bo Nix just gives me that. He just gives me that firecracker type, like a firecracker. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to put it in the right words. But I like Bo Nix. I like him. I like him.
Yeah, he's got some athleticism. He can run. Needs to work on his accuracy. But you can do a lot of things with him, Ocho. Mm-hmm. They got the Panthers next, and then they got Ravens and Chiefs.
Ooh, okay, that's the 2. Yeah. They probably gonna win this one, and that momentum. Hopefully, they have a great defense. I'm assuming maybe Pat Surtain will be back by then and out of concussion protocol. But Listen, if they could win next one against the Panthers, but they probably will, I'm curious to see how Bo Nix plays against. Now we talk about two defenses that are much better.
Yeah.
That are much better, and you're
And offense is also much better.
Yeah, huh?
I say, and offenses that are much better.
Oh yeah. Oh, most definitely. So we're gonna see if you playing from ahead or if you have to play from behind. Either way it goes, it's gonna be a good one, and it's gonna be a good test for Bo too. It's gonna be a real good test for Bo.
Yeah. I mean, considering how poorly they played Sunday against the Chargers, they didn't play particularly well. Considering they had won 3 straight, and they were playing really well. So I was surprised that they didn't play as well as I thought they would on Sunday against the Chargers. And the Chargers had been struggling. That is a division game, so you kind of toss a lot out of the window when you play a division opponent because you're very familiar. Even though they have a new coaching staff, that's still someone in your division.
Right.
A lot of the key players are still there, especially offensively. We talk about Justin Herbert and a couple of the receivers. Although Keenan Allen is gone, Mike Williams is gone, they still have some guys that played played a lot of snaps last year for them, especially at the skill position. Offensive line is pretty much intact.
Yeah.
They signed Alt. They drafted Alt. I don't know if he's playing. I think he got dinged. But defensively, they still got some players. They got some players over there on the defense side of football. That's what's most surprising when you talk about the Chargers is that they're not better considering the defensive talent that they have on that side of the football.
Right.
But the Broncos go on the road on a very short week. It's never easy playing on the road, but when you cut the days down by 3, so instead of playing on a Sunday afternoon, you play at a Thursday night, and you just played Sunday afternoon.
Right.
Ain't a whole lot of time, Ocho.
Yeah,
ain't a whole lot of on-field practice. It's a lot of film study. It's a lot of walkthrough. A lot of basic stuff. Hey, let's try to put this thing together and get out of here with minimal injuries because you sore. Unless you're like in your first or second year,
right?
Anybody that's 5 years or beyond, you hurting.
Yeah, you feeling it.
Hurting.
Oh, you feeling it. You are definitely feeling it.
Absolutely. But the Broncos go to 4-3. The Saints, who started out 2-0, drops to 2-5.